下面我就讲一下我们发信团队的这个一些怎么讲啊？发信团队的这种重要性，因为我们如果按照佛教的一种修行，自己修的话，在自己的疗房里面或者是一个寂静地方修行都可以成就，但是我们要做很多组织性的、社会性的这样的一个活动呢，必须要有很多人的这种构建。没有的话，就一个法师或者是一个善心人，他做不了大的事情。所以在这个过程当中，我们很多善男信女啊，就一定要放下自己的许许多多的一些自己的事情，就一味的投入这个工作当中，这是非常重要。
And then I'm going to talk about the volunteer work here, and I want to emphasize its importance because if just for our own practice, our own meditation, it's better for us to stay in our own house or rely on solitude. However, if we want to do something to help other people, we should work together, because if it's just one great master or a very transcendental person, just by one person, we cannot fulfill what we want to do. We have to work together. So I think noble men and noble women here, I think it's better for you to kind of put away your own benefit and work together to do more altruistic work to help more people.
在我们一起这样的做慈善的过程当中呢，可能暂时1年2年的发信人员比较多，长期性的发信人员是比较少的。实际上呢，如果你真正有一个灵魂人物，在他的周围呢，就是发信比较较畅的啊，就是有一个灵魂人物的周围呢，有发信比较较畅的。这是非常重要。前一段时间我在英国的那个阿公仁波切中心，在这个时候呢，他们有些跟着上师的有47年了啊。我当时觉得很惊讶，有些是17岁开始一直跟着上师，现在上师已经圆寂了，但是他们还继承上师的事业，一直不断的在做。所以我很希望呢，我们很多人呢，跟着这个法师的时间要长一点，这样的话，法师呢也知道是我们人的这种性格啊，对人的一种信用啊，包括就是他的这种能力啊等等，这样之后呢，我们一直走下去的时候，虽然路上有时候会可能非常快乐，就像见到平地一样的，有时候也处于一种危险的状态。但不管怎么样，一直配置下去的话，这按照我们佛教当中这就是真正的不离上师，一直上师。
So in the process of doing charitable work, as I know, a lot of volunteers can rely on a teacher or involve themselves in one work for a couple of years. Very few people can do this for a long time, for many, many years. But I think it is very important for us to do one work for many, many years, for a long time. And this time when I visited the UK, and I know there are some students of Akon Rinpoche, and in that center, in Akon Rinpoche's center, there was Akon Rinpoche's disciple student. He had worked for Akon Rinpoche for 47 years, and he relied on Akon Rinpoche when he was 17 years old. And even after Akon Rinpoche passed away, he still worked for him, for his center, for his teaching, to spreading his teaching. So I think, I hope that you will follow Great Master for many, many years, as long as you could. And because in this way, the Master knows about your temper, knows about your personality, knows about your ability, knows where you can work for the best of your way. So I think in the process of our work, our charitable work, there are sometimes we may feel happy and the road is smooth, but sometimes there are some danger and there are some rough things on our way. However, I think it's better for us just to do not give up. Perseverance is very important. And I think if you can rely on your teacher as long as you could, I think that is the best way for Buddhists to rely on your teacher, and that's the best way for you to never be parted from your teacher.
我自己呢，从85年开始见到了法王精密本座，然后一直跟随，一直医治着他。在医治的过程当中，有时候也经常有一些困难啊，包括上师对我的一些就是表面上现象上看来不信任啊，然后自己受到委屈啊，有各种各样的倾向，有各种情况。但是我自己呢，也一直坚持，一直到上师在这个02年就是在那个时候03年吧，就是对，就是那个时候圆寂，一直就对上师的事业呢，就是做一些发心。那么上师离开之后呢，在上师的道场当中，就是也一直努力的发心呢。法王圆寂10年的时候，我就法王的以前的一些教言，就是编成一本书，叫做《布里》，就是现在最近也是有一些英文书，就是他们可能拿过来了。从我个人的经验来看的话呢，我想，作为一个医治上师的话，上师活着的时候不一定给他给个好吃的，给个好穿的，因为一个出家人的生活很简单，但是更重要的要关心上师的事业。一旦上师离开的话呢，那么离开之后也是上师可能最在意的，他在一生当中所做的这些事业要继承下去。这就是我认为的不离，就是不离开上师。
And for myself, I relied on my guru teacher, Jimmy Pinto Rinpoche, in 1985. And after that, I have never left him. I have never departed from him. And although during this process, sometimes it seems that he showed some not so confident on me. And sometimes I feel sad. Sometimes I feel that he must have done something wrong to me. Although those things happened, but I have never given up. I have never been apart from him. And this lasted until 2003. And then he passed away into the paranirvana. And after that, I still worked for his enlightened activities in Naranga. And I have never left Naranga. And this have continued. And after 10 years, his 10th anniversary of his entering paranirvana, I compiled his instructions as a book, which is called Always Present. And in Chinese, it's Buli. And then that book also been translated into English and published in America at the beginning of this year. That is the small book that we spread out yesterday. So I think that is the way I relied on my teacher, and I also hope that you will rely on your teacher for a long time. And when our teacher is still with us, I think it's not so important for us to provide them good quality clothes or food, because as monastics, they do not really think that's something important. But what's more important is their activities, their enlightened activities. So no matter they are with us or not, we should do our best, make effort, work hard to support their activities.
最近呢，我也在到了非洲之后呢，也好几次做了我这个上市的梦啊，自己有时候呢也很高兴，有时候呢也比较悲伤，因为看到非洲很多可怜的这些孤儿啊，有些孩子啊，其实自己也很难以帮得上他们的忙，这种情况下呢，确实这次从我个人而言，我也去过很多全世界的一些先进的国家，但是可能对我没有留下什么印象，就有一些比较出名的学校和城市的话呢，就只是我住过而已，就是除此之外没有什么。但也许这次我来这个非洲呢，就是对我一生来讲也是很深深的一种影响。作为大乘佛教徒呢，应该有必要就是去这些地方磨练自己的心，看我修的怎么样。我平时口头上在课堂上，我给很多人面前就是讲要发大乘菩提心，一定要度化无量无边的众生。可是我真正在我前面就是有一些众生苦难的时候呢，要对他们的这种关心就什么样的这个时候呢，就是可能会就观察出一个人的这种修行。
And recently, when I'm here in Africa, I dreamed of my root teacher, Jimmy Rinpoche. So on one hand, I'm very happy because I can dream of him, but at the same time, I'm sad because here, when I see so many pitiful children, I just feel helpless because I feel I cannot do anything for them. So although I have been in many countries in this world, in the developed countries, very rich countries, and I have been visited a lot of prestigious universities and a lot of famous tourist sites, but I don't feel it's kind of something really can stay in my memory. However, when I'm here in Africa, I feel like everything happens here deeply impressed me. Then I thought, as Mahayana Buddhists, we really need to come to here to do something, to experience the tribulation, the difficulty here. And I think this is also a good opportunity for us to test our own mind, our bodhicitta, because we already generated bodhicitta in front of Buddhas and Bodhisattvas. And we said we are going to liberate all sentient beings, infinite sentient beings. But when we see those pitiful, miserable beings just in front of us, what can we do? I think this is really, really precious opportunity for us to really think, to examine if we already have bodhicitta or not.